Starseed from Gaia. Heaven is orchestrating a divine encounter that will shift everything you thought you knew about love and connection. I am Ophelia, emissary of the Galactic Federation, delivering this transmission from the Arcturian Council at the exact moment your soul called it forward. By the end of this transmission, you'll understand exactly how to recognize the divine appointment heaven has arranged for you. But here's the first revelation. This isn't random timing. Your awakening consciousness has reached a vibrational threshold that signals to the universe you're ready for sacred partnership. This isn't just content you stumbled upon. This is a cosmic alignment. Something deep within your starseed blueprint is activating, preparing you for a love that transcends earthly understanding. The person coming carries frequencies that will unlock dormant aspects of your galactic memory. You didn't find this transmission by accident. Your higher self magnetized this moment because your mission requires divine partnership now. The signs are already manifesting around you, but most souls miss them because they're looking with human eyes instead of cosmic awareness. This isn't just a message about love, it's about recognition, about remembering why you chose this incarnation and who was chosen to walk this path with you. Your star family orchestrated this meeting before you ever took physical form, like this transmission to signal to your guides that you're ready to receive what heaven has prepared. Subscribe if your heart recognizes this truth and you're aligning with your divine appointment. Comment your birth month if you feel this sacred partnership activating in your field. The universe doesn't make mistakes in matters of the heart. You are not here by accident. Starseed from Gaia, welcome, beautiful souls, to a profound journey into the heart of healing. Today we're diving deep into a topic that resonates with every single one of us, a force capable of transforming our very existence, the power of forgiveness. Have you ever felt the heavy weight of resentment, anger, or bitterness clinging to your spirit, dimming your inner light? Perhaps you've experienced the suffocating grip of past hurts, making it difficult to move forward. If so, you are not alone. These emotions, while natural, can create blockages in our energetic field, preventing us from fully embracing the joy and peace that are our birthright. We are here to uncover how forgiveness, truly understood and deeply practiced, can dissolve these energetic chains, liberating not only your spirit, but also your mind and body. This isn't just about letting others off the hook. It's about setting yourself free from a self-imposed prison, a cage woven from the threads of unreleased pain. It's an act of profound self-love, a sovereign declaration of your right to happiness and spiritual evolution. The heavy weight of unresolved resentment is not merely a mental construct. It is a tangible burden upon your energetic blueprint, a dense energy that can feel physically oppressive, like an unseen anchor dragging behind your soul. It manifests as a constriction in the chest, a tightness in the jaw, a persistent knot in the stomach, physical echoes of unexpressed emotional trauma. This emotional and energetic density acts like a thick, opaque cloud, obscuring the radiant inner light that is your true essence, casting a perpetual shadow over your natural state of peace and joy. It can manifest as chronic fatigue, unexplained aches, or a general malaise, subtly draining your vital life force, leaving you feeling depleted and disconnected from your higher self. These energetic blockages, like static on a cosmic radio, interfere with your ability to receive the divine transmissions of love, abundance, and guidance that the universe is constantly sending your way. They prevent the free flow of prana, or life energy, through your chakras, leading to imbalances and a feeling of being stuck in a perpetual loop of the past. To truly embrace forgiveness is to consciously choose to dismantle these energetic chains, to perform a profound act of spiritual alchemy that transforms the lead of suffering into the gold of liberation. It is an act of sovereign self-care, a conscious reclamation of your inner landscape, and a sacred declaration that your peace is paramount, untethered to the actions or perceived wrongs of another. This liberation elevates your vibrational frequency, aligning you with your divine blueprint and opening pathways to deeper spiritual connection, creative expression, and authentic relationships. It allows you to step out of the shadow of past hurts and into the brilliant sunshine of your own inherent worthiness and unbounded potential. Now, before we delve deeper, I want to hear from you. In the comments below, share one word that comes to mind when you think of forgiveness. Let's create a tapestry of shared understanding and insight. Your perspectives enrich this collective journey, reminding us that we are all interconnected, navigating the intricate pathways of the human experience. Sharing your truth is an act of courage, an invitation for healing, and a contribution to the growing consciousness of our community. Understanding forgiveness, a beacon of inner liberation. Many of us mistakenly believe that forgiveness is about condoning the action of another, or perhaps even absolving them of their responsibility. This misconception is precisely what often keeps us shackled to our pain, hesitant to grant a release we fear might empower the one who harmed us. But let us dismantle this illusion here and now. True forgiveness is not an external act of absolution directed towards another. It is an internal, alchemical process of releasing the emotional burden that you carry. Imagine carrying a heavy, jagged stone in your heart, day in and day out. This stone represents the hurt, the anger, the unresolved pain. Every step you take, every breath you draw, is weighed down by its presence. This isn't harming the one who put it there. It is exclusively harming you. This heavy, jagged stone, which you carry within the very sanctuary of your heart, is not just a metaphor. It's a profound, energetic reality. Its surface is rough with the edges of betrayal. Its weight presses down with the density of anger, and its coldness emanates from the unthawed ice of hurt. Every pulsation of your heart struggles beneath its oppressive mass, creating a subtle, constant strain on your energetic field, diminishing your capacity for joy, peace, and unconditional love. This stone acts as a filter, distorting your perception of the world, making you see potential threats and past traumas in every new interaction, thus perpetuating a cycle of suffering that you unconsciously create for yourself. The paradox is heartbreaking. While you cling to this stone, believing it's a symbol of your righteous indignation or a shield against further harm, it is, in fact, silently eroding your own vital essence, slowly poisoning the wellspring of your inner peace. The one who inflicted the initial wound often remains blissfully unaware of the immense suffering you continue to endure by holding on to this burden, as their own karmic path unfolds independently of your internal struggle. Forgiveness, in its purest essence, is the conscious decision to put that stone down. It's about severing the energetic cord that binds you to the past trauma and the perpetrator, not to free them, but to emancipate your own soul. This cord, though invisible to the naked eye, is a very real tether, siphoning off your precious life force energy and keeping you energetically entangled with the past event and the person involved. When you consciously choose to sever this cord, you reclaim your energetic sovereignty, withdrawing your power from the past and reinvesting it in your present and future. It is a profound act of self-care, a spiritual hygiene, akin to cleansing your aura or detoxifying your physical body. Just as you wouldn't continuously bathe in polluted water, why would you allow your emotional and spiritual body to be constantly steeped in the toxins of unreleased bitterness? The venom of resentment silently erodes our peace, steals our joy, and drains our vital life force, much like a parasitic vine slowly choking the life out of a magnificent tree. It creates energetic blockages within our own being, manifesting as stress, anxiety, chronic illness, and a pervasive sense of disharmony that can ripple through all aspects of our lives, from relationships to creativity to overall well-being. This internal poison can manifest physically as chronic inflammation, digestive issues, headaches, or even heart problems as the body struggles to process the emotional burden. Spiritually, it can block your intuitive channels, diminish your connection to the divine, and impede your soul's evolutionary progress. The sacred texts across various traditions echo this truth with timeless wisdom. The Buddha taught that holding on to anger is like grasping a hot coal with the intent of throwing it at someone else. You are the one who gets burned. This powerful imagery vividly illustrates how the self is the primary recipient of the harm caused by unreleased resentment. Similarly, Christ's teachings on forgiveness emphasize a release that primarily benefits the forgiver, fostering a spirit of unconditional love and liberation from the karmic cycle of retribution. The Sermon on the Mount, particularly Matthew 6:14-15, states, "For if you forgive others their trespasses, your heavenly Father will also forgive you. But if you do not forgive others their trespasses, neither will your Father forgive your trespasses." This is not a punitive warning, but a profound spiritual law articulating that holding on to unforgiveness creates a vibrational barrier that blocks the influx of divine grace and healing into our own lives. It highlights the interconnectedness of all beings and the universal principle of resonance. What you send out energetically, you ultimately receive back. Forgiveness is not about ignoring the wound. It's about acknowledging it, processing it, and then choosing to no longer allow it to dictate your present or contaminate your future. It's a declaration of sovereignty over your own emotional landscape, a powerful assertion that you are the master of your internal experience, regardless of external circumstances. It requires an honest look at the pain, a willingness to feel it without judgment, and then, with conscious intent, to unhook from its debilitating grasp. This process isn't about forgetting, for lessons are vital for growth, but about releasing the emotional charge associated with the memory. It transforms the memory from a source of active pain into a wellspring of wisdom, allowing you to move forward with a renewed sense of strength, resilience, and profound inner peace. It is the beacon that guides you back to your true self, illuminating the path of liberation from the shackles of the past. The true nature of forgiveness, a gift you give yourself. Let us deepen our understanding. The true nature of forgiveness lies in recognizing it as a profound, selfless, yet ultimately self-serving gift. It is a gift you bestow upon your own weary heart, upon your burdened mind, and upon your struggling spirit. When you choose to forgive, you are not absolving the other person of their actions or excusing their behavior. You are simply detaching your own well-being from the painful narrative, severing the energetic ties that keep you bound to the past. It's about reclaiming your power, reclaiming your inner peace, and reclaiming the vibrant energy that has been siphoned off by the unaddressed wound. Imagine yourself as a magnificent ship, anchored firmly to a rocky seabed by an unseen chain of resentment. No matter how much wind fills your sails, you cannot move forward. You cannot navigate new waters. You cannot reach new horizons. The chain, though invisible, exerts a constant, relentless pull, keeping you stuck. Forgiveness is the act of consciously cutting that anchor chain. It doesn't make the rocky seabed disappear, nor does it erase the memory of being stuck, but it frees your vessel to set sail once more, guided by your own compass. This internal alchemy of forgiveness allows you to redirect the precious energy previously consumed by anger, bitterness, and the desire for retribution back into your own life force. Imagine this energy, once a churning vortex of negativity within you, now transformed into a radiant, pure current that can be consciously channeled into creative endeavors, nurturing relationships, spiritual practices, or simply cultivating a deeper sense of presence and joy. It empowers you to rebuild, to heal, and to grow from a place of strength and wisdom, rather than from a position of lingering victimhood. It is an acknowledgement that your emotional state, your peace of mind, and your spiritual trajectory are not dependent on the actions or remorse of another. You are the master of your own inner domain, the captain of your soul's voyage. This reclamation of power is one of the most transformative aspects of forgiveness. It shifts you from a victim consciousness, where your emotions are dictated by external events and you feel powerless to change them, to a creator consciousness, where you consciously choose your emotional response and cultivate your inner state regardless of external circumstances. This shift is fundamental to spiritual awakening, moving you from being a passenger in your life to becoming the conscious co-creator of your reality. It's a deep understanding that you are not defined by what happened to you, but by how you choose to respond to it, by the lessons you integrate, and by the love you continue to embody despite any pain. This act of forgiveness aligns you with the universal flow of divine love and grace, the very fabric of cosmic consciousness. It raises your vibrational frequency, tuning your inner instrument to a higher octave of existence. When you release the lower vibrations of anger, resentment, and fear, you create energetic space, a vacuum that is then naturally filled by higher frequencies of compassion, joy, abundance, and unconditional love. This elevated vibration acts like a magnet, attracting more positive experiences, more authentic connections, and deeper spiritual insights into your life, aligning you with the benevolent forces of the universe. You begin to experience synchronicities, divine guidance becomes clearer, and your path unfolds with greater ease and grace. It is a profound act of spiritual maturity, acknowledging that every soul on its journey is learning, evolving, and sometimes making choices that cause pain, often stemming from their own unhealed wounds, their own karmic lessons, or their current level of consciousness. This doesn't excuse their behavior, nor does it diminish the impact of their actions, but it allows for an empathetic understanding that facilitates your own release from the personal attachment to the offense. You recognize that even those who inflict pain are often carrying their own heavy burdens, trapped in their own prisons of misunderstanding or suffering. This perspective allows you to see the larger tapestry of interconnected existence and release the need for personal retribution. The true nature of forgiveness is a profound act of self-love, a sacred declaration of your inherent worthiness of peace, happiness, and freedom, a testament to your commitment to your own spiritual growth and liberation from the chains of the past. It is the ultimate expression of compassion, first for yourself, and then, from that overflowing wellspring of self-compassion, for all of humanity. Forgiveness as a path to freedom, unlocking the gates of your spirit. When you truly embrace forgiveness, you do more than just release a burden. You release yourself from a profound spiritual incarceration. You are, in essence, unlocking the gates of a prison you have unknowingly built around your own heart and spirit. This prison, constructed brick by painful brick from resentment, anger, and the bitter taste of betrayal, keeps you isolated, dimming your inner light and restricting your capacity for joy. Imagine the stark, cold walls of such a prison. They are the emotional barriers you erect to protect yourself, but which ultimately keep out love, light, and new experiences. The heavy, locked door represents your refusal to let go of the past, trapping you in a perpetual cycle of replaying old wounds. The suffocating darkness within is the absence of peace, the constant gnawing of unaddressed pain. Within this cell, your spirit feels cramped and suffocated, unable to stretch its wings and soar to its true potential. The air is thick with the dust of forgotten dreams and the echoes of past grievances, creating a dense energetic field that repels the very blessings you desire. But when you choose forgiveness, you seize the master key to this emotional dungeon. With each act of letting go, a brick in those walls crumbles. With each conscious release, the heavy door swings open, not with a creak of protest, but with a silent, graceful sweep. The light of healing streams in, illuminating the darkest corners of your being, revealing the shadows for what they are, fleeting illusions, and unveiling the vast, open expanse that awaits beyond your self-imposed confines. The feeling is one of profound lightness, a sensation akin to a bird breaking free from a cage, not merely hopping out, but truly soaring upwards, spreading its wings wide against the boundless azure sky, feeling the rush of freedom and the exhilaration of limitless possibility. The weight that once pressed down on your shoulders, that constricted your breathing, that caused a perpetual ache in your soul, simply dissolves, replaced by an exhilarating sense of spaciousness and freedom that is deeply liberating. You feel your energetic field expanding, your aura brightening, and a sense of effortless buoyancy returning to your stride. This liberation is not merely emotional, it permeates every level of your being, rippling through your entire energetic system. Mentally, the obsessive thought patterns that once replayed scenarios of injustice, revenge, or victimhood begin to quiet, like a storm receding into a distant horizon. This allows for unparalleled mental clarity, a renewed ability to focus on positive creation, and the capacity to engage with the present moment with a fresh, unburdened perspective. Spiritually, you ascend to a higher vibrational plane, where your connection to the divine, to your higher self, and to the universal flow of love becomes unblocked, vibrant, and deeply resonant. The heart chakra, often constricted, guarded, and hardened by unforgiveness, blossoms open like a 1,000-petaled lotus, allowing you to give and receive love more freely, more authentically, and with an expanded capacity for empathy and compassion for all sentient beings. This opening facilitates a deeper connection to your soul's purpose and your starseed origins, as the static of old pain is cleared, allowing clearer transmissions from your spiritual guides and cosmic family. This newfound freedom paves the way for deep and genuine healing on all fronts. Physical ailments, often energetically linked to unresolved emotional trauma and stress, can begin to subside. The constant internal pressure of holding on to bitterness, the fight-or-flight response triggered by lingering anger, can manifest as chronic tension in the neck and shoulders. Persistent digestive issues like irritable bowel syndrome, autoimmune flare-ups, or even more serious health concerns such as hypertension and heart disease. When you forgive, you release this insidious internal pressure, allowing your body's innate healing mechanisms to activate and restore balance. The nervous system calms, cortisol levels drop, and the body can finally rest and regenerate. Emotionally, a profound inner peace descends, replacing turmoil with a calm serenity that is unwavering. Even amidst life's inevitable challenges and chaos, you discover a resilience you didn't know you possessed, an inner strength that allows you to navigate life's currents with grace, equanimity, and a deep sense of trust in the unfolding of your journey. This peace isn't an absence of problems. but a deep inner knowing that you are capable of facing them without losing your center, your light, or your connection to your true essence. You become an unshakable lighthouse amidst the storms, radiating calm and clarity. Forgiveness truly is the most potent balm for the wounded soul, the master key that unlocks the door to a life lived in vibrant alignment with your highest self. It is a revolutionary act that declares your unwavering commitment to your own well-being, your spiritual evolution, and your divine mission, transcending the past to embrace a future brimming with boundless possibility, profound peace, and authentic joy. It allows you to transform the bitter lessons of the past into precious gems of wisdom, forging a path forward that is illuminated by your own radiant inner light, guiding not just yourself, but also serving as a beacon for others on their healing journeys. Practical steps for cultivating forgiveness. Your journey to inner peace. Embracing forgiveness is a journey, not a singular destination, and it often requires conscious effort, consistent practice, and profound patience. It's a spiritual muscle that can be cultivated and honed through deliberate intention, compassionate self-awareness, and a willingness to explore the depths of your own emotional landscape. Here are practical steps to guide you on this transformative path, helping you to dismantle the energetic blocks and open your heart to profound, liberating healing. 1. Acknowledge the pain fully. The first and perhaps most crucial step is to bravely acknowledge the full scope of your pain, allowing it to surface without judgment or suppression. Do not bypass it, minimize it, or intellectualize it away as a way to avoid discomfort. Sit with the raw emotions, the discomfort, the searing anger, the profound sadness, the gnawing betrayal, the deep grief, the sense of injustice, or whatever intense feelings arise. Allow yourself to truly feel them, to witness their presence without immediately needing to fix or change them. This can be powerfully facilitated through journaling, where you pour out every raw emotion, every detail of the hurt, every frustrated thought onto the page, creating a safe container for your pain. You might also speak aloud to yourself or a trusted confidant, articulating statements like, "I am feeling deep anger about X and the way it made me feel," or "I am profoundly hurt by Y and the trust that was broken." This full recognition is not about wallowing in victimhood. It's about honoring your authentic human experience and giving explicit voice to the wound that yearns for healing. It is a vital part of processing, much like a surgeon must first precisely identify the ailment before performing an operation. Suppressed emotions do not disappear. They simply fester beneath the surface, creating energetic toxins and internal blockages that can manifest in various forms of disharmony. True, deep, and lasting healing begins with this courageous, honest acknowledgement, validating your own experience and opening the doorway to release. 2. Understand your feelings and their roots. Once you've bravely acknowledged the pain, delve deeper into understanding the underlying emotions and their origins. This goes beyond the surface-level anger or sadness. Is it just anger, or is there a deeper fear of vulnerability that was triggered? A fear of being seen or hurt again? Is it simply betrayal, or a profound sense of injustice that violates your core values of truth, loyalty, or respect? Explore the intricate layers of your emotional landscape. What specific elements of the situation or interaction act as triggers for these feelings? How do these emotions manifest physically in your body? Perhaps a clenched jaw, a knot in your stomach, or tension in your shoulders. This profound introspection helps you to truly understand the impact the event had on you, not just intellectually, but on a visceral, energetic level, connecting with your soul's deepest vulnerabilities. It's about recognizing how certain actions or words might have touched old wounds from childhood, violated personal boundaries you didn't even realize you had, or challenged your fundamental sense of safety, security, and self-worth. This understanding creates a compassionate space for your own suffering, allowing you to see your pain as a valid response to a deep wound. It offers crucial clues about what truly needs healing within your inner world. Seek to understand not just what you feel, but why you feel it so intensely, connecting with the deeper core beliefs, energetic imprints, or vulnerabilities that were affected, allowing you to address the root cause rather than just the symptoms. 3. Make a conscious choice to forgive. This is the pivotal moment, a profound act of your sovereign will and spiritual power. Forgiveness is not an emotion that magically appears, nor is it a feeling that you must wait for. It is a conscious, deliberate choice you make, often before the feelings of ease, peace, or release have fully arrived. It is a mental, emotional, and spiritual declaration to yourself and to the universe. I choose to release this burden. I choose to reclaim my peace, my power, and my joy. I choose to forgive myself for holding on to this pain, and I choose to forgive the situation person. This choice may need to be made repeatedly, perhaps daily, sometimes even moment by moment, especially when old thoughts, emotional triggers, or painful memories resurface. It's a steadfast commitment to your own liberation, a firm statement of intent to disconnect from the energetic entanglement of the past. You can affirm this choice silently through meditation, through heartfelt prayer, by writing a letter of forgiveness, which you don't necessarily need to send, as its power lies in the act of writing and releasing, or by simply speaking your intention aloud. This decision is a powerful energetic statement to the universe, to your higher self, and to your own subconscious, that you are no longer willing to carry the immense weight of the past. It's a profound intention setting that begins to rewire your neural pathways, shift your emotional set point, and recalibrate your energetic field, moving you from stagnation to dynamic healing and forward momentum. 4. Practice self-compassion. As you bravely navigate this often difficult and emotionally charged terrain, it is paramount to be extraordinarily kind, gentle, and patient with yourself. The journey of forgiveness is rarely linear. It is more like a winding river with currents, eddies, and occasional rapids. There will undoubtedly be days when you feel you've made significant progress, experiencing moments of profound lightness and peace, and other days when the pain resurfaces with renewed, seemingly overwhelming intensity. On those days, resist the urge to judge or criticize yourself for failing or for still feeling it. Instead, offer yourself the same boundless compassion, understanding, and unwavering support that you would offer a dear friend or a cherished child experiencing deep distress. Place a hand on your heart and offer yourself comforting words. It's okay to feel this. You are safe, you are doing your best, and healing takes time. Remind yourself that healing takes time, that emotional wounds can be deep, and that it's perfectly okay not to be okay sometimes. Wrap yourself in the warm, gentle embrace of self-love, understanding that you are a complex, evolving being doing your absolute best under challenging circumstances. Self-compassion is the rich, fertile ground from which true forgiveness grows, both for yourself for holding on to the pain, and ultimately, for others who may have contributed to it. Forgiving yourself for any perceived shortcomings, for carrying the burden for so long, or for reacting in ways you later regret, is often a fundamental and necessary prerequisite for extending genuine forgiveness to others. 5. Seek spiritual guidance and support if needed. You do not have to walk this often challenging path alone. If the pain feels overwhelmingly deep, intensely entrenched, or if you find yourself struggling to make progress despite your sincere efforts, please do not hesitate to seek spiritual guidance and professional support. This could involve consulting a trusted spiritual mentor, a compassionate therapist specializing in trauma or grief, an experienced energy healer, such as a Reiki practitioner or a pranic healer, or engaging in profound, consistent spiritual practices. Meditation can be an incredibly powerful tool to help quiet the incessant chatter of the mind, allowing you to connect with your innate inner wisdom and higher self, from which profound insights and guidance can gently emerge. Prayer can serve as a potent channel for releasing your burdens, fears, and pain to a higher power, invoking divine grace for strength, solace, and profound healing. Energy healing modalities, like those mentioned, can effectively help to clear energetic blockages and stagnant emotional imprints associated with unforgiveness within your aura and chakra system, facilitating a more rapid and complete release. Reading sacred texts from various traditions, attending spiritual gatherings, joining support groups, or connecting with a conscious community that understands and supports your spiritual growth can also provide immense solace, a sense of belonging, and valuable new perspectives. Remember, asking for help and seeking external support is not a sign of weakness. On the contrary, it is a profound testament to your inner strength, courage, and unwavering commitment to your own well-being and spiritual evolution. 6. Practice Ho'oponopono. This ancient Hawaiian practice of reconciliation and forgiveness offers a remarkably simple yet profoundly powerful mantra that directly addresses the healing of your inner landscape. I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. The beauty and efficacy of Ho'oponopono lie in its internal application. It doesn't require interaction with the other person, making it accessible even when direct communication is impossible or undesirable. You can direct this prayer with sincere intention, towards the person you need to forgive, towards the challenging situation itself, towards the aspect of yourself that feels wounded, or even towards the divine within you, asking for universal cleansing. I'm sorry. This acknowledges your part in the shared human experience, the energetic entanglement, or any way you may have unconsciously contributed or allowed the situation to persist. It's also an apology to yourself for the pain you've carried. Please forgive me. This is a request for forgiveness, not just from the other person or the divine, but from your own soul for allowing the negative energy to reside within you. It's a plea for release from the karmic ties. Thank you. This expresses gratitude for the lesson learned, for the opportunity for growth, and for the process of healing itself. It acknowledges the divine wisdom inherent in every experience, even the painful ones. I love you. This is the ultimate healing force, radiating unconditional love to yourself, to the other person, to the situation, and to the divine. Love transmutes all negativity. Repeating this mantra silently or aloud, with genuine feeling and intention, is a deep cleansing practice that fosters healing on all levels: mental, emotional, spiritual, and physical. It helps to clear energetic imprints and karmic ties, restoring harmony within your being and in your connection to all life. It activates the divine within you to purify and release all past grievances and energetic blockages. 7. Visualize and release. Engage in powerful visualization exercises to actively sever the energetic ties that bind you to past pain. Close your eyes and take a few deep, centering breaths. Imagine the person or situation that caused you pain, not with anger, but simply as an image. Now, visualize a cord of energy, perhaps a thick, dark, or tangled rope, connecting your heart to theirs, or connecting your energy field to the past event. With conscious and firm intention, imagine yourself gently but decisively cutting this cord. You might use a golden sword of light, a pair of shimmering energetic scissors, or simply feel the cord dissolving into pure light. This act of cutting the cord is not done out of anger or animosity, but out of a profound desire for your own liberation and energetic autonomy. As the cord is severed, visualize your own energy flowing back into your heart, replenishing you, while the other end of the cord dissolves into light, releasing both you and the other person from the energetic entanglement. You can also visualize the pain, anger, or resentment as a dense, dark cloud or a heavy, stagnant pool within your body. Then, imagine a radiant, purifying light, perhaps golden, violet, or emerald green, entering your being, dissolving this darkness. Watch as the dark cloud transforms into shimmering light, becoming peace, serenity, and love. Or imagine it being absorbed by the earth, which acts as a powerful energetic filter, purifying and transforming negative energies into fertile ground for new growth. These visualizations create potent symbolic shifts in your subconscious mind, powerfully aiding the process of letting go and reclaiming your energetic sovereignty. 8. Cultivate empathy without excusing. While you absolutely do not need to condone the harmful actions of others or excuse their behavior, attempting to cultivate a sense of empathy can sometimes create a profound pathway to your own release. Try to understand that everyone operates from their own current level of consciousness, their own personal wounds, their own karmic lessons, and their own life experiences. Often, those who inflict pain are themselves deeply wounded individuals, projecting their own unaddressed suffering, fears, and insecurities onto others. This understanding is not about absolving them of responsibility or minimizing the impact of their actions on you, but about recognizing their shared humanity and the universal struggle of the soul on its journey. It can shift your perspective from taking the offense personally, as if it were a deliberate attack on your worth, to a more compassionate and detached view of the broader human experience, recognizing that their actions often stem from their own internal pain, rather than from a specific intention to harm you. This perspective does not diminish your pain, but it can significantly lessen the intensity of your personal anger, resentment, and the sense of personal affront, making it easier to release the emotional charge and free yourself from the energetic entanglement. It allows you to see them not just as the one who hurt me, but as another soul on a difficult journey, just like you. 9. Focus on gratitude for the lesson. Even in the midst of profound pain, there are almost always invaluable lessons, deep resilience, and significant growth that emerge from challenging experiences. Once you've diligently processed the initial raw pain and the intense emotions, consciously try to identify what you've learned from the experience. How have you grown stronger? What new boundaries have you established for yourself, either with others or within your own internal landscape? What insights have you gained about yourself, about relationships, or about life itself? Cultivating genuine gratitude for these insights, for the strength you've discovered, and for the wisdom you've integrated, can powerfully transform the energetic residue of the past from a source of suffering into a wellspring of profound wisdom and empowerment. It acknowledges the spiritual purpose of your journey, even through its darkest valleys and most challenging terrains. This practice elevates your vibration, allowing you to see the larger tapestry of your soul's evolution, where every experience, even the painful ones, serves a higher purpose in your growth and awakening. It reframes the narrative from, "This happened to me," to, "This happened for my highest good and learning," turning wounds into wisdom and scars into symbols of strength and triumph. Forgiveness is not a one-time event, nor is it a finish line to be crossed. Rather, it is a continuous, evolving practice that deepens with conscious effort, persistent self-awareness, and an open heart. Each courageous step you take on this sacred path is a profound testament to your immense courage, your innate spiritual strength, and your unwavering commitment to your own spiritual growth, inner peace, and ultimate liberation. It is the ultimate act of self-love, a sovereign declaration that you choose freedom over entanglement, peace over bitterness, and light over shadow, thereby setting your spirit free to truly soar to its highest potential. Remember, forgiveness is not for them, it's for you. It's the key to unlocking your own freedom, your own healing, and your own unbounded potential. Take this truth into your heart, meditate on it, and begin your journey towards profound liberation. If this message resonated with you, please like this video, share it with someone who needs to hear it, and subscribe to Starseed from Gaia for more journeys into spiritual awakening. Your engagement helps this message reach more souls ready for transformation. Thank you for being here, for your courage, and for your commitment to your highest self. Until next time, keep shining your light, beautiful souls.